Hello students, today we will learn about editing a worksheet. MS Excel is an application software used to perform mathematical calculations. After entering data in a worksheet, you may need to make some changes in it. You can add more data and edit its contents. Editing a worksheet involves changing cell contents, copying and moving data, inserting or deleting rows and columns. Before moving forward, let us first learn about selecting cells. In Excel, you often need to select a group of cells to perform any action on them. You can select them in any of the following ways. To select a row or column, click on the row or column heading. To select entire worksheet, press Ctrl+A or click on the Select All button located on the top of first row heading. To select adjacent rows or columns, select the first row or column, then hold down the Shift key while you select the last row or column. To select non-adjacent rows or columns, click on the row or column, then hold down the Control key while you click on the other rows or columns for selection. Students note that to repeat most commands or actions, press F4 key. Now let's learn how to enter numbers as text, date and time. To enter numbers as text, place apostrophe before the number. The digit will be treated as text. To enter date or time in a cell, type the number and click on the Enter button next to the formula bar. Click on Format drop-down button in the Cells group on the Home tab and select the Format Cells option. In Format Cells dialog box, select the Number tab. Click on Date or Time in the category list. Choose the type of format and click on OK. To enter date and time in a cell, separate the date and time with space. Okay students, now let us take a quick view. To use the default data or time format, click on the cell that contains data or time and then press Ctrl+Shift+# or Ctrl+Shift+@ respectively. Let us now learn about changing cell contents. The characters and numbers typed in Excel can be seen both in cell as well as in formula bar. To enter the type contents, you can also use the Enter button present on the left of formula bar in place of the Enter key. The two buttons Cancel and Enter are present on the left of the formula bar. Cell contents can be modified in two ways. A. Replacing cell contents. B. Using edit mode. Okay students, let us discuss about name box versus formula bar. Let us now learn about replacing cell contents. By default, you can edit the cell contents directly and replace them with a new entry. Open a new worksheet and type the data as shown in the figure. Activate the cell D6 by clicking on it. Now type 65 in that cell and press the Enter key. Note that the previous value 56 is replaced with 65. Similarly, try to change the contents of other cells. You can also edit the cell contents in the following ways. To change the contents of a cell, select the cell and then click on the formula bar where you want to insert characters. Now make modifications in the formula bar. To turn on Overtype mode, double-click on the cell and press the Insert key from the keyboard. The existing characters are replaced by new characters while you type. Okay students, let me share an important tip that when Overtype mode is turned on, the cursor changes to a thick blinking bar. The blinking bar is visible only when you are in edit mode. Using edit mode. Select cell D6. Double-click on the cell to edit it. The data is also displayed in the formula bar. The insertion point will blink within the cell. Note that the edit mode is indicated on the left side of the status bar. Position the pointer at desired place and change the contents. Press the Enter key. The changes will be entered in the current cell. Notice the edit mode indicator changes to ready mode. Students note that to edit the cell contents, select the cell and press F2 key. The cursor will blink at the end of the cell contents. Alright students, now let me tell you how to use undo and redo feature. After making modifications in a cell, you may wish to cancel the changes and retrieve the previous data. To revert the last actions you have performed, use undo button on the quick access toolbar. Redo command is used to quickly repeat the last actions that you have done with undo command. Press redo button on the quick access toolbar. Students note the tip that you can use the shortcut keys Ctrl+Z for undo and Ctrl+Y for redo actions. Some actions can be undone, such as clicking any command on the Office button menu. If you can't undo an action, the undo button changes into can't do. Some actions such as using a function in a cell can't be replaced. If you can't repeat the last action, the redo button changes into can't repeat. Let